what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new FIFA 17 player review. We're going to look at the Team of the Season reward item for this week. That is Tots Pulisic. The American plays his football for Dortmund in the Bundesliga and is the reward for winning the daily knockout tournament during Bundesliga Tots. He's 88 rated with 94 pace, 89 dribbling, 85 shooting and 88 passing as well. 5'8", medium work rates, right footed with 3-star skill moves and a nice 4-star weak foot. So he looks to be a pretty amazing item on this game. Now, because of his nation, being American in a German league, you're probably going to see this guy a lot of the time in a full-on Bundesliga team. However, he does get a nice strong link to Dortmund players, so the team that I actually used him in was this one right here with SBC Aubameyang up front. It's a mix just between the Bundesliga and the Premier League. Some of the strongest players from both of those leagues feature, such as Dele Alli, Vidal and Heung-min Son. A really nice team there. And he fits in perfectly, a really nice looking item, blue and gold, just looks great. So in the in-game stats department, what are we looking at for this Team of the Season player? Is he worth the time and effort of winning that daily knockout tournament? Well, on basic chemistry style, we're going up to 93 dribbling here with the likes of, well, crazy 99 agility, which is perfect. But I've used the Maestro chemistry style today. It boosts him up to 490 stats on his item. And we get, of course, 91 ball control, 99 dribbling, 95 finishing, and 97 shot power. He looks to be amazing with that Maestro chemistry style. Now, normally, you guys know that I try and boost the strength of a player. I find that to be one of the most important stats. Pulisic's strength is so low that I don't think we were ever going to boost it high enough to really make a difference. So I just decided not to, and to try and boost him in other areas where he was already quite strong. So that's one of the negatives, that Pulisic is just very weak. Like, the amount of times I was pushed off the ball was insane. If you're inside the box, sometimes that does result in a penalty, and you'll see a couple of times in the clips here that I do win penalties and then score them with the American winger. But yeah, he also seemed to go down every single match once or twice and get injured nearly every single match. So although he's a free player, I think he does have quite a high running cost in terms of injury cards that you're going to have to purchase for him. Or he's going to rest on the bench, of course, until he's better. Skill moves is another issue. 3-star means that he lacks a certain bit of versatility on the ball and stuff. And then just one-on-one shots against the goalkeeper. Now, his shooting is actually very impressive. But when I was one-on-one with the goalie, like, no defenders around me. You know when a player, like, pushes that ball through and it's just you versus the keeper. Because I have like 2 or 3 seconds to think about it, like, I don't know what happens, but the keeper always saves those shots. The ones that Pulisic scores are the more difficult shots, which mean that you've got to like take on a couple of defenders, and there's high pressure and lots of people in the box. He just manages to sort of squirm that ball into the back of the net. It's really quite impressive, but it does sort of make me think, how and why does he miss those one-on-one opportunities? So again, something that you guys need to know about, of course. But the pros are decent. There's quite a long list of them. Firstly, you notice that he's a quick player. Specifically, extremely high acceleration, but his sprint speed follows through as well. It's just not quite as good as that acceleration. This guy gets off the mark super quick. And he does have that holy grail, that wombo combo of fantastic agility, balance, ball control, dribbling, and pace. So he's got all of them stats, which make him a very difficult player to defend against. I thoroughly enjoy running on the ball with Pulisic. He would be a completely and utterly different player if he had just an extra 1-star skill moves. But it is good that you can use the no-touch dribbling, the LTRT dribbling to your advantage here, and just weave in and out of the defenders, even though he doesn't have the skills. His passing is pretty impressive as well. Like, it's actually a better stat than his shooting stat. So you are able, if you're playing him out as a winger or as a right midfielder, you'll be able to pick out those passes, play those key through balls into your strike force to then go ahead and score the goals. And that is going to go ahead and boost his assist ratio as well. And then just overall, his movement on and off the ball was decent. I actually thought it was better than I was expecting it to be. Like, on the shoulder of that last defender, pushing nice out wide right sometimes, cutting inside others, making space and starting a run early so that the ball could be played through to him. I like that a lot about him. He does that very well. And then just overall the shooting, actually on both feet, was pretty impressive. Like I said, not the one-on-ones when you're clear through on goal, but the ones that you've got to work for a little bit, he seems to be able to net those all day long. So, a positive review for the American winger. I do think he's worth the time and effort to go ahead and win, so hopefully you guys are able to do that. I wish you luck, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.